I've been researching horror for quite a while, and I like horror film. The Wolfman, Bela Lugosi, you know, they were all done with off-screen violence, and they were very effective. Names are not as important as the story, so the story is more important. And of course, scaring people.
You'll pay for this.
When we started to write this movie, the idea was that we would write it with the intention that we could do it ourselves. Now, we didn't think it was going to go to this scope, so we tried to minimize as much as we could, but it's still at the same time, I wanted to challenge myself in terms of the editorial and the directing, but it's tough when you don't have any money. The cast, I can't say enough about them. I mean, there's not a single actor that hasn't done exactly what we wanted and beyond.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you want to say?
We really wanted to do a different horror film, meaning we wanted to develop our young actors, young adults. We wanted to make them intelligent, and we wanted to get good actors.
Now that you're back, thank you, Grandma.
And we were lucky and fortunate that we did find a core group.
Real close by.
You have to have quality talent no matter what your budget is. Our budget's so low, but we are going to have an amazing film. And you get people that are dedicated and want to work with you for very little to no money, because you can make a quality film. But the other thing is, you have to treat your crew right and respect everybody that works for you.
So I've seen Brooke grow up, and I've seen a lot of her work that she's done for 2.5 Men and some other films. And from day one, when we wrote the script, we always had her in mind. So we knew that she can do the job. And we gave her the opportunity. Do you want to be the girl that gets possessed, or do you want to be the best friend? And she said, no, I want the challenge of the girl being possessed.
I'm right now playing Abigail, who is the demonic girl who possesses Sophia. Just your sweet environmentalist girl that she goes on this camping trip with her friends, finds this necklace, puts it on, and becomes possessed by Abigail, who's this old spirit during the Salem witch trials.
I've made no contract, I never...
I used to have a lot of insecurities about, you know, going full out, but Jose and I have a lot of trust, so I'll tell him, I'll say, Jose, reel me back if it's too much. And it's so nice because it's like, because I trust him and I've known him for so long, I feel like it's giving me more leverage with how I work and allowing me to be more creative. And
that's cool.
It's fun. Cool. He gives me a lot of like artistic authority.
The other girl that we got was Stephanie. And she happens to be the daughter of Debbie, the other producer. However, she earned that role because we had several people audition for it. And I told Debbie, I said, Debbie, just because it's your daughter, that doesn't mean she's going to get a job. But she blew us away. When she did the audition, she was just fantastic. She followed directions. She knew the character. She knew what we wanted.
She killed all of them!
Being my first horror film, the script is not as gory and painful as any other horror film that I've ever seen, so it's great. I love the script. I get stabbed. We stabbed me earlier today, but that's like a dream sequence, and then the end I get shot, but I don't know, we don't know if I die or not, so there could be a sequel. So
through Debbie, we were able to get Tina Cole, who used to work in My Three Sons, you know? So she was a superstar back then, so we were really happy. We didn't have any big names, and that's the big name that we got for this film. When Chantel came in, she auditioned, she got the role right there on the spot. We didn't audition anybody else.
And what really drew me to the script was how scary it is, because there's there's many different kinds of horror movies, but there's mainly, you know, slasher films and paranormal, and I always find that when there's anything to do with paranormal or possession, it's just scary as hell. Oh God, Jose is so great to work with, and so is Remy and Debbie. The cast and crew they're really pleasant people to work with, and it's nice when you can show up on set and everyone's in a good mood and ready to work. That's what you want to have when you come to a new job.
Read the script front to back many times. I think it's great, and what's perfect for me, seeing how this is my first film, I'm a huge fan of the horror genre. I've seen practically every horror film ever, and so this is kind of poignant that my first job is on a horror movie.
No, Yasmin.
I'm always on the road. I'm a touring drummer, and I'm based out of Nashville, so I do a lot of production work, and I play on people's records, and I tour with a guy named Jason Aldean, so we're actually on tour this summer with Kenny Chesney. This is LA, bro. Step out of the vehicle.
LAPD! Yeah, I can't say enough about the cast and crew of this film. I mean, we really couldn't have done it without them. They just did a phenomenal job. It's been a fun experience. I mean, I can't say enough. It's exactly what I wanted to do, just in case this is my last film. And the cast and crew couldn't have been better, you know. So thank you.
We always assumed we would have this revolving crew. And we found one UPM named Stream that came kind of out of nowhere, and she brought with her this, I guess, first camera assist and his brother. We got PAs and grip, and man, they've been with us ever since.
So Gary Bacon's name came up, and from day one, he just dove right in, and his input was just phenomenal. I mean, you know, he had done some features before, so he knew what I needed. We talked at length before we started shooting. You know, so he knew right from the get-go, and that's why we were able to shoot 14 pages a day.
And all these people, they have basically stayed with us for this whole 6 months, and they've been consistent.
Well, I started off as a PA, and then I slowly moved up to set design. So then I started doing sets for the movie, and then I just kind of float wherever I need in the art department. So I helped out with wardrobe as just a wardrobe set dresser. And then I helped out with craft services, but mostly it's been set production.
And Tracy's been just phenomenal. I mean, from day one, she's been there. Not only has she been there, but she's brought on as many as 5 other people. I think our credits are going to have more in the makeup department than anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know. But
what's the most challenging part?
Book.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, book is just for continuity and timing and all that good stuff. But it is fun.
You enjoying it?
I do. I love it. I love it. Everything's going great.
Writing a horror film, Jose had he has the process down. We didn't want to go like gore, more the element of the anticipation. Dead fish taste.
I thought it was really, really well done. I really liked it. It was more because it was more than just a horror slasher type film. You know, it's more like a thriller, and you know, it has a good story to it. Anybody that wants to be a filmmaker, it's possible. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So just, there's always a way, and don't give up on your dreams.
And we're hoping that we can say, hey, look, we did this, and you know, maybe you know, help out some of the actors.
I just feel like we're all on the same page. We're all like one mind. We respect each other, and that's my biggest thing.
No, the only thing I can think is I want to thank everybody.